Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Iyun to lean on. We're analyzing Shulchan Aruch Siman Ayin Vav, number 76. We're talking about a new idea, the same halacha as Hilchos Kriya Shema. What about saying Kriya Shema when there's a dirty diaper around? People, this is very common for people that have young children who are in diapers. They'll make a dirty diaper. Can you say Abdullah? You've had this, you're about to say Abdullah and you realize that the baby has a dirty diaper. What do? Nothing. It's like a Kriya Shema. Kriya Shema, the problem. If you're in shul and someone takes their kid to shul and they leave their kid with next to you with a stroller and the dirty diaper, then we have something to talk about. Havdalah, not exactly Kriya Shema. I know the Mishnah Berurah says no. Anytime we say Kriya Shema, we mean any time of different kedusha, whether it's Torah, whether it's Tvila. No, I don't believe that. I believe when it says Kriya Shema, it means Kriya Shema. Kriya Shema is Dalraisa. It's the highest chiyuv. The Rabbanan, Tefillah is the Rabbanan. Other things are the Rabbanan. The halacha that's unique about Sowa is that it says v'chisisa et seisecha, meaning as long as it's covered, right? Even if it's on you, right? It's on your clothes, right? According to one opinion, even if it's on your skin, um, you're allowed to say Kriya Shema as long as it's covered. As long as it's covered, it's not in your view. And even if it is in your view, right, you can see it, but it's in Karabah Shashis, the first halacha, it's in a vase. It's in a clear porta potty, if there is such a thing. You can see the stove, but it's covered. The lid is down, right? The toilet seat is down. It's okay. Now, we're not talking about where you can smell it. If you can smell it, that's a problem. But if the lid is down, so you could say Kriya Shema. Why can you say Kriya Shema? You could see it. So I'd say like this, based on, the same idea we've been talking about in the previous Simon, in the previous halachas, about Erva and things like that, that Chazal didn't want you to say Kriya Shema, Hashem didn't want you to say Kriya Shema, when you're not going to be able to pay attention to what you're saying. When you're looking at someone's nakedness, the Erva, you're not going to be paying attention to Kriya Shema, the word you're saying. And similarly, if you smell a bad smell, you smell someone's excrement, feces, it smells awful. So you're not going to say Kriya Shema. Things that are not so excrement, I don't know, people they talk about vomit, here the Ramah talked about semen and things like that. It doesn't say this in the Gemara. It doesn't say in the Gemara. Don't be machmir. Say semen has seen in a soa or vomit has the same thing. I mean, I don't think anything smells as bad as excrement. Excrement is pretty much the worst. It smells bad. So now we're talking not where it smells bad. This halakha, this simon to me talking about where you see it, right, or it's next to you in your Dalit Amos, you can't say Kriya Shema. The idea is, even if you don't smell it, it's because you don't feel, your mind is not at ease, right? When you have dung or poop around, your mind is not at ease. You're worried about smelling it. You don't smell it. It just disturbs you. It's a disturbance. It mentally disturbs you. It mentally annoys you. So when you're disturbed, please do not disturb. Don't say Kriya Shema. However, when it's covered, right, it's in a container. The toilet, the lid is shut. It's in a vase, but it has a cover on it. Of course, you don't smell it, so your mind is more at ease. It's more it's sanitized. I mean, it's more human-like. The reason you don't feel good when there's excrement around because you feel like you're in like a jail or something like that. With like dung around, you feel like you're in the 1800s. You feel like the Amish. I don't know where they don't have plumbing. I don't know if they still do that, the Amish, but you feel uncomfortable. You feel like you feel like dung. You feel like poop. You feel like the S word. I mean, this is what you feel like. So when you feel like that, you're not going to pay attention to what you're saying. When it's covered, even if you could see it, just as Chazal, Hashem is telling you basically that your mind is at ease. You don't feel so disgusting. You feel sanitary. We know it's a part of life. It's a part of life to have excrement around, especially people with young children to change diapers. I mean, it's around. It's part of your life. If you deal with it in a sanitary fashion, a human-like fashion, then you will feel your mind will be at ease. It's covered, it'll be at ease, and therefore I think, even if it's in a baby's diaper, it's covered by the diaper. Technically, I think the halacha is that I should be. I don't know. People are mocking me about this, but if it's covered, it's covered. It's covered in a diaper. That's considered sanitary. Adults wear diapers also. Some adults, So it's a sanitary way. That's how we deal with it, as human beings deal with it. However, if you see it and it's not covered, right? So then you start feeling like a piece of BS. So you start feeling you don't feel so good anymore. You don't feel so good. You're not gonna pay attention. You'll be depressed. You'll be anxious. You feel terrible. You feel disgusting. You feel disgusting. You're not gonna pay attention to Kriya Shema. You're not gonna be in the right state to say Kriya Shema. That's what I have to say about this halakha. I think that's the right idea over here. We'll talk more about these halachas coming up tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.